Here we go. Another short video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty well because I'm happy to see my YouTube subscribe count go up to 4,000 already, which is a pretty good number. Almost didn't expect to reach such a number. So thank you. You know, normally I'm just not a big YouTube guy or anything like that, just making sure that I'm somehow visible on the internet as an athlete. So I am sometimes lazy to provide proper content, but since 4,000 of you already subscribed to whatever tips I'm giving, let me just give you another small tip. And this one is nice because it's quite simple. Whenever I come to the table and start to play in the setup, just to make sure that I'm getting the fair setup, normally I like to follow one simple rule to kind of make sure that the setup is kind of okay. And it's nice that it's so simple. It's nice that it's a single rule, because it makes it just so easy to apply. It kind of, you don't need to think about 10 things, or it's just one thing. So this is, I think, the thing which I think about the most whenever I'm approaching the table and going through the setup. Let me just get closer. Almost the only thing I think about is this area of my hand, the soft pad here. It must be a little bit higher than my opponent's. So normally, maybe sometimes I will make my hand a bit smaller like this, smaller in height. You know, I'm not gonna go and approach this setup like this. Maybe I'll just make it a bit smaller. So when I always try to put it a little bit on top of, basically into my opponent's palm here. So for example, let's say this is my hand, and I was successful to put it just like this on top of my opponent's into his palm, and then maybe I can make my hand a bit smaller, so the height kind of looks the same here, but it's really not the same at the bottom. That thing for a top roller is great. Somehow if I can achieve it, normally my opponent's wrist will buckle so much easier. So basically what I'm trying to say, don't think too much about the top of the hand. Yes, the referee is looking at that when he is judging the height of your hands. So the top of course has to be at the same height. But you can really, like if you are able to elevate the bottom and put it much higher into your opponent's palm, suddenly you are a lot higher, even though judging by the top it looks like the same height. So that's basically the main thing I am focused on while going through a setup. How can, you know, and maybe I will do a little bit of running backwards with my thumb just so I can elevate this part, put it a bit higher. So yeah, just a small tip like that. Try it for a top roll, it's really nice. As opposed to, let's say my opponent got higher here and now I kind of have to top roll in a weird way, and yeah, a bit difficult to explain, but you guys just try it and see how it works. Thank you for the 4,000 subscribers.